Lebanon County Sheriff's deputies seized 34 neglected horses just this week, saying the horses were found standing in mud, some of them so skinny they could even see the animals' ribs. Now, as charges against the couple who owns them are pending, the horses are in the hands of a local nonprofit. Let's get to Fox 12's Audrey Wheel tonight. She's live at their training center in Troutdale with how those horses are being cared for right now. Audrey?
Yeah, we're in the barn of Sound Equine Options, and they take in horses from these kinds of situations all the time, just not usually this many at once. And the vice president here says several of these horses are pregnant.
Come on. You can follow me? You can follow me?
Marie Naughton is the vice president of Sound Equine Options, a nonprofit that's cared for hundreds of abused and neglected horses from Oregon and Washington.
Usually they need extensive veterinary care. They need months of rehab. They need quality food. They haven't had vaccinations.
The ones you see here happily running and grazing at the training facility are just some of the horses they've treated, who've been nursed back to health. But what we can't show you for legal reasons are the 34 neglected horses now in their care that were just seized earlier this week. It's one of the largest seizures they've ever been a part of.
It's emotionally very difficult.
The Linn County Sheriff's Office seized those horses from a home on Berlin Road outside of Lebanon after monitoring the situation since December. At the property, deputies described dead horses not properly disposed of, horses so skinny their ribs and hip bones were showing, no clean drinking water, and no adequate food. They say the horses were standing in mud full of urine and feces.
It was sad. It makes me almost want to cry.
Trisha Ray lives across the street and saw the dozens of horses get taken away.
All the neighbors have complained about it, it's just, that's horrible neglect right there and not okay.
Now the owners, Edward and Carol Davidson, face pending criminal charges for animal neglect in the second degree. And Naughton says on top of all that, several of those horses are pregnant.
It's not just 34 horses. It could turn out to be a lot more than that.
She says it's a long, expensive road to help all of them.
Our goal is to, get them in, get them rehabbed, get them healthy, physically and mentally, get them trained.
But the hope is eventually they'll be as healthy and happy as the horses here.
When they come in, their eyes are dull, their heads are down. It's very, very sad. So you can't really see a personality. But when they get well fed and exercise and get spirited, then it's a different matter altogether.
They estimate it will cost $85,000 to care for these horses. That's $2,500 a horse. Now, they are getting some help from the sheriff's office. They also received a grant for part of that. But if you're interested in donating or if you're interested in fostering or adopting a horse, we'll have a link to their website on our website, kptv.com. We're live in Troutdale. Audrey Wheel, Fox 12 Oregon.